Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, April 8th, 2025, we're looking at Bitcoin, ticker symbol BTCUSD. First, let's get into the latest news. Recent Google searches indicate a lot of uncertainty in the market. Forbes warned of an ugly Monday crash, while CNBC reported Bitcoin dropping to $74,000 before a rebound. Investing.com notes dip buyers emerging after a plunge, but analysts at Cointelegraph warn of further downside risks. All of this is happening amid concerns about Trump's tariffs and their impact on global markets. Yahoo Finance reports that Bitcoin is sinking in line with stocks due to a tariff rout, with some believing Bitcoin could prove more resilient as global confidence in the US dollar weakens. CoinDesk notes the White House denied a report on delaying tariffs and highlights possible monetary stimulus in China. Now, let's move on to the charts and see how these events are translating into price action. Looking at the one-day chart, we can see Bitcoin has experienced significant volatility in the past few months. Starting in late 2023, it rallied from around $37,000 to peaks near $74,000 in early April 2024. However, recent price action shows a considerable pullback, potentially influenced by the tariff concerns and market uncertainty we discussed. It looks like there was a major move upwards from $50,000 to $70,000 in the beginning of March of 2024. We need to look at specific times to look at reversals. Filtering the daily chart from around March 1st, 2025 onwards, we can clearly see the volatility from 62,000 to 72,000 over the course of a month, and then dropping suddenly to the 60,000s. Then more recently to the 60,000s again, from around 70,000. This was a big drop, seemingly related to what the news was saying about the trade tariff pullback. We are currently sitting at around 70,000 now. Now, let's switch to the one-hour chart to examine recent price action in more detail. Zooming in on April 7th, 2025, we can see the price struggling to maintain its level, and the large drop at the end of the day, again seemingly tied to news that markets are dumping over the weekend in reaction to rising trade tensions. The move from 72,000 to 68,000 happened very quickly, so traders should definitely be aware of this event. This rapid decline suggests strong selling pressure and could indicate further short-term bearish momentum. Let's move to the 15-minute chart to observe the absolute most recent price movement today. We can see it's currently struggling around 79,000, after a steep drop around 6 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated to 77,000. If it breaks below 77,000, there could be another massive drop. The support from previous drops doesn't seem to be holding, so we may see even lower levels than before. This short-term analysis suggests continued bearish pressure. So, what are the key levels to watch? First, a key support level is around $60,000. A break below this could signal a deeper correction. The next potential level would be at around 58,000. On the upside, a resistance level to watch is $72,000. If Bitcoin can break above this level, it could indicate a reversal of the current bearish trend. If it fails, then it will continue to hold its new lower levels. Given the current market conditions and the news surrounding tariff concerns, a further pullback in the short term is likely, perhaps down to $60,000 or even lower. However, longer-term resilience may depend on whether Bitcoin can establish itself as a safe haven asset during economic uncertainty, but for now I would be bearish. Keep an eye on further news regarding trade tariffs and global market sentiment, as these will heavily influence Bitcoin's price action. Also, watch for volume confirmations on any potential breakouts or breakdowns. Remember to always do your own research and manage your risk accordingly. This has been Explain the Charts. Thanks for watching.